So I popped in Yoshi's New Island earlier this week, and I really need to say this. Like, I am surprised that people rail so much on games like Star Fox Zero, Codename Steam, Paper Mario Color Splash, Devil's Third. It's really interesting how all these really good Nintendo games, right, are like constantly shit on by Pretendos and their corrupt game journalist media, right? While the true shit, right? The true reprehensible bullshit that is Yoshi's New Island goes completely ignored. Like, having tried to play this game like 2 or 3 times since it came out, and having completed it the first time only due to being like incredibly sick that entire day. I played it in like a single 6 hour sitting while I was sick. Yoshi's New Island is the absolute worst. Like, legit, I think it might be the worst platformer I've ever played in my life. Like, coming back and playing it, like, it's incredible. Like, the last time I tried to play it, I tried to 100% like World 1-8. I explicitly remember this. I tried to 100% it. I realized how bullshit it was with the controls, with the lame platforming, with the terrible level design, the terrible physics, the terrible collectibles. I don't think people rail on Yoshi's New Island enough for having terrible, terrible collectibles because there are invisible winged orbs everywhere filled in the most awkward spots, filled with like essential things you need for 100% completion, like flowers and shit like that. It's ridiculous how these things are just placed everywhere with no real regard for like a natural progression or feel to it. Like, they're just hidden places to be obnoxious to find. It's legit the worst level design I've ever seen in my life. Like, keep in mind, like, I've played a lot of Yoshi games, right? Like, I've 100%ed like Island, Story, Woolly and Crafted World. Like, I know my way around a Yoshi game, but these Arzest ones, DS and New Island, are legit probably two of the worst Nintendo games I've ever played. Well, New Island specifically. I haven't played DS yet. My inclination is to say DS is better, but as I recall, I stopped playing that halfway through as well, last time I played the game. I'm just... They're awful. Like, they are just legit awful. And I don't see enough people bring that up. Like, I for sure believe Yoshi's New Island is like one of my personal top 10 least favorite, most hated Nintendo games of the last decade, if not ever. I can't think of anything that I dislike more than New Island. It's just straight garbage. You know what I mean? Just straight bullshit. RZS should be ashamed. And by the way, I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna make a video about this, but I hear Balan Wonderworld, the new IP from Yuji Naka, it's being designed by RZS. So those of you who are looking forward to this new IP from the creator of Sonic the Hedgehog, you guys are in for a disaster. You can kind of tell just by looking at it that like something doesn't look right, but yeah, it's being made by RZS. So you guys are fucked. You are in for like an absolute shit Sunday. Okay, like it is going to be awful, and I'm going to relish every moment of it. Yeah, RZest are legit like some of the worst developers I think Nintendo has ever partnered with. Their best game is Hey Pikmin, and that's like what, a 6, 7 out of 10. Like, I liked it, but it wasn't like great or anything. New Island is just awful. Like, I have no optimism for New Island at all. Like, I legit think it's going to be... I legit think it's the worst Nintendo game I've played in forever. I legit can't think of anything worse. Like, F-Zero GX, like... I mean, there are games I dislike, right? F-Zero GX, like, things like that. F-Zero GX, Pikmin 2. But, like, I think I could pop those games in and give them a shot. You know what I mean? Like, I think I could play them for a little bit before, like, quitting again. Like, I don't get that feeling with New Island. Like, every time I pick it up, I'm instantly reminded why I hate this fucking game so much, and I immediately pop it I immediately put it down and play something better. Shin Megami Tensei 4 in this case, which is very, very good, by the way. So anyway, that's my thoughts on New Island. Like, just complete bullshit.